On this week's Homefront, here's a statistic that brings all kinds of challenges. An American military family can expect to move to a new city every 2 to 3 years. You can imagine the stress and strain that puts on a family to have to start over in new schools, maybe even a new country every few years. Well, Blue Star Families, the leading nonprofit servicing military and veteran families, which full disclosure I'm on the board of, tries to make that a little easier. And tomorrow they're doing just that. They're kicking off Blue Star Welcome Week. And we have Kathy Roth-Duquet, the founder and CEO and president of Blue Star Families. And Kathy, you've been doing this Blue Star Welcome Week now for a few years. It's really America's newest tradition.
It is, and we love this tradition. You know, 600,000 military families move every year from duty station to duty station. They're at risk of being isolated, and if folks are lonely, they can't find their friends, their solutions, their doctors, and all those activities, things spiral downhill. They're living in communities, they're not on installations, so we need to find a way to welcome them. And when we do, everything's awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing that I think is one of the biggest misconceptions when I talk to people about military families, is they think they live on military bases.
Right.
And most of them actually don't. They're living in our communities, they're in our neighborhoods, they're in our kids' schools, they're in our workplaces. So what do we do to welcome them during Welcome Week and year round?
Yeah, so Welcome Week is super fun because people hold block parties to welcome military families. We've got a school here in Springfield, Virginia, who all week they're having every kid wear blue to welcome the military kids. They're interviewing them, and at the end of the week they're having a lunch for all the military families to come in and get welcome. All over the country, there's different ways people are taking outings, rolling out their red carpet, and it makes a difference in people's lives.
You mentioned people going to new places. They're going to need things like new doctors or dentists. I think that doesn't occur to people who don't move all the time. But talk about ways you can reach out to maybe a new neighbor who might be military, about giving them recommendations in your community for the best thing, just to make best things to make their lives a little bit easier.
You know, Brianna, you know this. We moved a lot in my family, 9 times in 16 years, and you really don't know. You know, I want my kids to keep taking the piano or the guitar. Where do I go for that? I got a pet, and I want to take care of that pet. I don't have a person to put down as my emergency contact at the school when I go into the school. So just asking, hey, at my school in this class, are there any military families? I want to make sure I include them when there's a party or an outing. At this sports club, are there any military families? Let's ask if these kids, you know, need any extra attention and support. Maybe there's a dad deployed. Ask the question, be welcoming, include them. It will mean the world to people.
And how can military families get involved in Blue Star Welcome Week, and how does that kind of carry them through their time in a new place?
This is our little gateway treat to get people involved with us, right? Come to Blue Star Families, sign up. We'll help you get to know your neighbors. We want the civilians to sign up too. And then 365 days a year, we have things for people. Our military are living in their community. They're taking care of us, so we can be safe and secure, but we actually have to take care of them too, so they can keep doing this tough job, and everyone wins when we do that.
Yeah, and you have great research as well that is kind of guiding. I think you mentioned the isolation that military families face, but you're also discovering a lot of other needs that they may have through your research. What are you seeing?
Sure. You know, unfortunately, food insecurity is becoming a bigger and bigger problem for folks in the military. 26% of our enlisted families are having a hard time making ends meet. It's expensive. Housing is expensive now, and sometimes you have to choose between the two. But often people find help through the people they know. They find jobs through people they know. They find these kinds of solutions. So we do direct service, like putting together food pantries and doing giveaways for coupons for groceries. But also this fellowship makes a difference. It helps people solve their problems locally, and that's the solution too.
Well, it's really great. I'm looking forward to seeing how this Welcome Week turns out. It's always very fun.
Kathy, it's gonna be super fun.
Kathy Roth-Duquet with Blue Star Families, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Brianna.